Good morning, Daily Gang. How are we? I'm in a great mood today. A really good mood. And today's going to be an unbelievable day. So I'm on my way into the office now, and I have a lot going on in the offices. As you all see, it's been a bit of a turbulent 2 weeks, but we're getting there. We are getting there. So this morning, I have Tom Warrilow in Dudley. He has gone to look at a property that I'm potentially interested in buying. It's a 4-bedroom house, I believe, but it has scope to be turned into 3 flats. So he's there now. They've got him in on short notice because it was sent to us. So that's going to be interesting. Let's see if we can get that wrapped up by the end of today. I have Armani in the office with Louise and Hayden. He is sorting out the new CRM system because I don't like the one we have. And we've been through a few CRM systems, guys. So we had Salesforce to start. I didn't like Salesforce. We had Monday. I don't like Monday. And now we have this new one. And when I had a whole walk through this new system last night, I thought it was pretty cool, to be fair. So that was after you guys, you wouldn't have seen that because Phil uploads the daily for about 5 o'clock. So it releases at 6. And then anything that happens after 5 o'clock, obviously Phil goes home. So it's not recorded. So today, I'm going to start vlogging what happens after 5 o'clock when Phil leaves, because yesterday we had another 3 hours worth of work that we did in the offices. One was going through the CRM system. One was organising the 11 luxury estates listings and getting them all sorted with some of the new valuations and stuff. And then another one that I did last night was all of the HR legal stuff, which was quite interesting. I think you guys would really like that, if I'm honest. I think that a lot of you guys would be interested in what actually goes on with the legal stuff, with the HR side of things, and some of the things I'm allowed to do. You know, one of the biggest things I found out yesterday ever. So COO Tom has been around me for a very long time, and all I've ever heard from him is, because everybody knows that I hate bank holidays. Bank holiday Mondays are just something that I don't like as a business owner, because I think it throws the week out. It upsets my schedule because I only end up with 4 days. And then some of the bank holidays we've had this year have been, there's been a few. We had an extra one thrown in, and I just don't like bank holidays personally. And I found out yesterday that I don't have to give people bank holidays off work if it's in their contract. So that was like a massive eye-opener for me, because COO Tom's been telling me by law I have to. Well, I found out yesterday I don't have to. So that's a big bonus, because I hate bank holidays. So if you want bank holiday off, you can take it as a holiday, one of your holiday days, but I don't have to technically give people bank holiday off. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Yes, some of you are going to watch this and go, that's not fair, I don't like the fact that you're even thinking that. Guys, unfortunately I'm running a business, and yeah, that's what it is. So the HR stuff yesterday was pretty cool. Went through some things that I didn't know about, and I thought that was a real big learning experience. And then I got home last night quite late. I got home about 9:30, I think, 10 o'clock, and my Isabella and Cruz were awake, so I got to spend an hour with them. We had some dinner, and we talked about the 25th of September, which is the first day when the whole team are together. 2 pieces of the puzzle missing right now. One is Lizzie, one is Rizwan. They both start on Monday, so that's when the pieces of the puzzle, I believe, come together, and that's when the real work starts. Can everybody work as a team? That's the key to this business. Can everybody work as a team? Do we have team members that will stick together and actually cooperate? Time will tell. I'm hoping we've got the right team, and I'm also learning, which is again a learning curve for me. Like I said, give me anything to do with property, I can do it with my eyes closed. But obviously now I'm setting up multiple businesses, running multiple businesses, operating multiple businesses, and having 10, 12 staff members employed to my companies, which to me is a huge thing. To some of you out there, you might have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, but to me, I'm right at the beginning of my empire building stage. So yeah, learning curve. But what I am learning is it's okay for people to be around you who have hit a ceiling. And I had a conversation with somebody who is very successful last week, a really nice human being, and we just had a 2-hour conversation on the phone. I was driving, I got his number, I asked him if I could ask him a few questions. He was like, yeah, of course. Ended up being a 2-hour conversation, and he said to me, people that are with you, it's okay if they hit a ceiling of their capabilities, because if you use them to their capabilities of where they're at, and you put them into a position in the company where they don't need to go any higher, then you've got the perfect person for the job. But if you're needing someone to grow with you, and you need somebody to actually take it to that next level, you're going to find the people around you might not have those capabilities, and that's when new people have to come on board. Because I'm constantly trying to achieve better and better and better, and some of the people around me unfortunately can't step up to that level. But that's a good thing as well, because it shows me where they're at, what they're doing. If they're 100% amazing at the job they've got now, well, it's my job to identify that, not add any more roles or any more responsibilities, and keep them at that level. As long as their salary is producing 4 times income for me, then we're all good. And again, that's a learning curve, because I just expect people to keep leveling up and leveling up and leveling up, and I shouldn't expect that. So yeah, I'm learning a lot about myself as well. I'm learning to have patience. I'm learning expectations of people, and I'm also learning about people outside there in my field of the things that I do, as in competition. I don't have any competition, because I'm only trying to beat myself. A really nice human being, good friend of mine, Sean Davis, spoke at a lot of my events. He said it to me a long time ago, be in competition with yourself, because yeah, and I know how great I am. So I've started to understand that outside of my world doesn't actually exist. It did for the first 3 years of being on social media. I was watching what everybody was doing. I've stopped watching. The last 2, 3, 4 months, I've just paid attention to what I'm doing and building my business, and not looking at the outside world, which, like I said, the first 2, 3 years on social media, I was watching what the competition was doing, and I was always trying to better. I've not been doing that for a while, and I feel so much healthier, so much happier. I don't have any like, oh, they're doing this wrong, they're doing that wrong. I feel so much calmer in myself, because now I get to concentrate on my world, what I offer to people, how I add value to people's lives, and I feel like I'm growing as a person, which is really cool, because these are things I can pass on to Cruz, and I can actually explain all the things that I've been through. So he shortcuts all of the bits that I've learned that I've had to get rid of in order to be great. So I'm happy. I'm very, very, very happy, and today's going to be a great day. So I'll catch you when I get to the office in about 1 second.
I knew you was here.
How did you know I was here?
I overheard a phone conversation.
I'm going to park the car up. So busy, busy, busy morning. Super busy morning. It's been an incredible morning. I've done some incredible things. I've bought an incredible property, and I have an incredible team around me today, which is cool. So I will see you in the office in about 5. How long does it take me to get back up here?
1 second.
1 second.
Changes in the office.
A lot of changes in the office. I'm calm though. I'm very calm. I've just had a fantastic conversation with my new Chief Operating Officer, Armani. Great conversation all the way from dropping my car off to the office. 15 minutes of him telling me how the be nice, be kind thing that I put out there, we need to run that through the company and all of the staff. consistently. And if we are going to go from Steve Hamilton and Isabella to corporate, we need to implement some changes in the offices. We need to implement some bits and pieces, which is what we've been doing, you know, but he's from a corporate background. He's from that level, 7,000 employees, and, you know, the big corporate world. It's a blue chip company he was, you know, super high up in. And I'd be a fool not to take on board his advice, because I've never run a company at that level yet. It's coming, but we're not there yet. So great conversation this morning, fantastic conversation. And I do take a lot of stuff on board, especially from people who have done or been where I want to be. So I'll be a fool not to listen to his advice. But yeah, lots of changes in here.
Got some new desks. We haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, did we not get that yesterday? Okay, so we have all the desks are set up now for everybody, because Monday is obviously the big day. Monday is the day the whole of the team. It's the first time the whole of what I've tried to implement over the last 6 months comes together, the whole structure. So Monday, yeah. So I'll show you the offices as well in there. So conference room has changed now. So we still have the conference table, which I'm not allowed to have my bag on, and we're not allowed to have coats on the back of chairs anymore. But we have Armani's desk, we have Lizzie's desk, because she's going to play the most important role in the whole company, in my opinion. And then we have Tom Warrillow's desk. That's them in here. And then obviously all the managers, Tunny, who is obviously my business partner, he only comes down 3 days a week, so he doesn't need a physical desk. He's got a physical desk, but he doesn't need to have one all the time. I feel very calm and I feel very happy. And yeah, I think I can feel the changes. I can see what's going on. I understand it inside out, back to front. And well, I need to understand it back to front. It's me that's making the changes, but I'm really excited. I'm excited for the future. I'm excited for the growth of the companies. And we've had a bit of a stale month or so, where we've not really done what we wanted to do. And I'll tell you the easiest way to understand how you know it's a stale month or a stale few weeks. Look at my social medias. My posts haven't been consistently consistent, like I always say. My YouTube has been consistently consistent. My work ethic has, but my social media side of it took a bit of a hit because I've been trying to sort everything out. But from Monday, I will be back to posting 3-4 times a day on social medias, all the platforms. Obviously, all the other platforms have not taken a hit because Ayush runs that whole side of things, but my personal ones have. But that's because I've been trying to implement all of this stuff. Super excited, super excited. Just waiting on an answer for this property. A second one. Tom's there now viewing it. It's going to be a great day. Phil.
Yes.
Phil.
Hello.
How are you finding the changes around here? Because you've only been back 2 days.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm liking it. It's a good structure. I feel Monday will be like a massive reset button, like a massive one, where everyone's in. We get to know the team properly, and then hopefully that first week we just kick on straight away.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Obviously getting feedback. The originals is important because it's moving so quick and things are being implemented, and it's kind of like a big change for everybody. So we just need to make sure that everybody's happy. Remember, the key to success is making sure the people around you are happy, and also communication, which is the most important thing. But for now, might just set the tripod up to let them understand the conversation that I have with Hayden about the CRM system. That'd be cool for them to see.
Cool.
What's the business name? Yeah.
BTJ, Bravo Tango Juliet.
One word, like spaces or?
No, BTJ's together.
Yeah.
Watches.
Yeah.
Limited.
Yeah.
Sort code.
Sort code.
You ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Account number.
Yeah.
You sure you don't want to wait to see the pictures?
It's 10 out of 10, box and papers.
Has he ever let you know?
No, he's one of the best in the country. We'll talk about that later on. Okay, so I'm going to sit down now with Hayden because we're moving. Whose is this?
Mine. Yes.
Oh, is that the
Survey.
is that the survey that was done for one of the clients for the sourcing division?
Yes.
This was yesterday, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was.
Okay. They need a structure, and a timber and damp.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got onto that by Monday. Monday is the structure.
Has anybody corresponded all of this information to the estate agents?
That's the call. I've got to call the estate agents at 2 o'clock today.
Okay. Why is he not doing it?
He's called them, but I'm calling to confirm
Oh,
that
you
he's
want to
done.
just double?
Yeah, double
Okay,
check that he's
okay.
done because today's the deadline from the seller's solicitor. So we've got to make sure that he's done it basically
Okay.
with the agent.
Make sure you convey all the information, like
Yeah.
everything that's got to get on here, and set the expectations of the time limits.
Okay.
Because even though he's going out on Monday, it's going to take till Friday to get the report back.
Yeah.
So just make sure that everything's conveyed correctly, because they'll just pull out.
Yeah.
If they pull out of this deal,
Yeah.
I want this house.
Okay.
I should have bought this house.
Why didn't you?
Because it was passed over to somebody on the board. Sorry, the reason I didn't buy this house is because nobody thinks I'm buying houses, which I'm genuinely not.
Okay.
But for the price it came up,
Yeah.
I'd have bought it and just stored it away.
Hold on to it.
Because
Okay.
it was just, I wouldn't have even renovated it or nothing. I'd have done nothing to it. I just kept it for that price. It's unbelievable.
Well, okay. So maybe we can comfort the agent by telling them that. If
you just say to them, say, listen, my boss has literally said, if this person pulls out, he will buy it.
Yeah. Okay. That's fantastic.
So I want that. But obviously the client comes first.
Yeah.
So
Naturally.
the second that he says he doesn't want it, don't put it back out on a list or anything. I'll take it.
No, but I think the client's also vaguely aware that you're.
Oh, he knows
yeah,
I'm aware because he's been texting me. And I've been saying to him, as soon as you say no, I'm jumping straight in.
I'm in.
Okay. Let's just wait for Armani 1 second.
Okay, no problem.
Okay. You ready? Yeah. Well, you can stay there if you want to. Okay. Yeah. So CRM system.
Yes.
Okay. So we're losing Monday
Yeah.
completely. You have all the information on Monday that needs to be transferred over to the new one.
To the new one, yeah.
Okay. Clavio,
Yeah. Gone.
I want it gone.
Okay.
So 2 things we need to make sure you take care of, please.
Yeah.
One is the 2 payments I make for these sites.
Yeah.
So I'm presuming they're direct debits out of the accounts.
I definitely know Clavio is. On Monday, I don't have admin access.
Okay.
so-
You need to figure out who can give you admin access.
Yeah,
So
that's
Tom is probably the person to speak to on the front of that right now. What I do need you to do
Yeah.
is any direct debits that are coming out for anything going forward
Yeah.
comes from Steve Hamilton Limited.
Okay,
What's that?
Right, move property data, dockside.
So that's 11.
That's 11.
Okay. So these are going to come out of Steve Hamilton.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
What's the name of this CRM system?
Go high level.
And your thoughts? I mean, the way that you did that little demonstration last night was tremendous. Like, it's everything I want.
Yeah.
Is it user friendly?
Yes.
Definitely, because obviously
extremely,
there's
yeah.
going to be multiple people using this. Where Monday is so easy to use.
Yeah, it is
That
user
doesn't fill me
friendly.
with confidence.
No, it is. Obviously, I've been looking at it for months, and naturally now it's the step up to obviously when it's just myself that's using it. It's easy for me to use, but obviously showcasing it to somebody else, like anything, it's kind of just coaching and education for me.
Can we hire somebody from the company to do a demonstration for us?
We can absolutely. It will take about 45 minutes. We can throw it up on the screens, and we can follow it as we go.
Nice, love that.
But also, at the stage that we're at now, obviously I have visibility and you'll have visibility, and obviously Isabella will have visibility over the whole thing. When that person's company is given to them, they'll only have visibility over what they need to see, essentially, which is, it's going to make it just like Monday. Very user-friendly. It's not as colourful and bright, but
I don't care about that. I just
it's
want it to be able to do all the stuff that we need it to
basic
do.
functions.
Not even basic, just the functions, just to make sure it works. So what I need you to implement onto this CRM system, please, Hayden, is the property circle.
Yeah, that's half done.
Okay, so that's from the website as well and Shopify.
Yeah, okay.
And then I need Entrepreneurs World from the website
Yes.
and Shopify. Steve Hamilton Limited. on the website on Shopify. And then the mortgages. So there's nothing to buy on the mortgages. It's just the forms.
Yeah, okay.
So I still need all the data to come over to the CRM system.
That's absolutely
And
fine.
then also there's one more, 11 luxury estates.
Yeah,
If
okay.
anybody puts a call request or anything in, it comes onto its own system.
On system, okay.
Yeah,
That's
and
fine.
then obviously if you can set up Louise on there where she can list all of the agent's details or something. I don't think you need the properties because she has Rex, doesn't she?
Yeah, but that's already done.
Okay,
So
that's cool.
all of the agents are already on, they've already got their own page. That was kind of one of the simpler ones to set up.
Yeah.
So they've already got their own system. So I can show you, like, you know, if we need to go and speak to, I don't know, for example, Hayden, because I'm saying myself, if you need to speak to me, all of my system and data is on there. So if you have to call me about kind of, I don't know, DMAC or something like that, it will log what that call was straight away. So that's
I
already on
love
there.
that call log system. So it even records the phone conversations you have as long as you call them off the app. So it's pretty cool. So it's a constant update of who we've spoken to. So if anybody ever calls and says we didn't receive a call back, you can see it physically. It's getting everybody in the mindset that they have to start going into the app to make the calls.
Will it be on their
send the
phone?
texts.
Because
It's not that. It's like when you pick your phone up now,
Yeah.
and I say I'm going to call Hayden, I just literally call Hayden,
drop me a call,
go
yeah.
swiping across and going to an app, and then calling you is
yes.
what it's human functions of trying to get them to do certain things. It's like everybody opens up WhatsApp.
Yeah.
Everybody everyone I know opens WhatsApp. So you try and change them to Telegram, or you try and change them to something else. It's like it's the function, but they'll open WhatsApp, but they won't open the new one because they're so programmed to use that.
Yeah.
So we need to make sure everybody understands it. There was one more thing I wanted to know about this CRM system.
How long
Cool.
is it going to take to set up?
Yeah, how long do you think it'll take to get everything over? Because you're going to have to work with Lee quite closely, aren't you?
Well, me and Lee are scheduled in for Monday
Yeah.
to start going over it.
That's
What we've
fine.
got to make sure is that we don't transfer certain things because obviously we want to make sure that there's protectivity. So that's protected.
Sorry, what's done?
Done.
The driver?
Yeah.
£600 plus VAT?
Yeah, done.
What time will they be here?
It's polishing up 45.
Yeah.
Soon
So
as
that's
it's-
What? 1
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Yeah, and then it's it's from there to get to here, I would say 4 p.m.
Okay. Can you just confirm with Danny that someone will be picking it up at 2?
Do you want me in the room to do this, or do you want me to do it out there? Because I don't want to give too much information.
Yeah,
I'll follow around
probably go outside, please, if that's okay. Can you just confirm again? It's confirmed,
It's confirmed.
but just confirm the box, the papers, 10 out of 10. It's not got anything wrong with it. It's amazing, but I trust him implicitly. But just confirm it again.
I'm going to confirm it again, but I also need to send that driver back with.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that would mean.
That's not a problem whatsoever.
Yep.
Yep. I'm smiling all the time. I'm smiling all the time.
Hayden, you good?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. More than good.
So timescales.
Yeah.
Don't rush it.
Okay.
Just get it
Proper.
perfect.
Yeah, that's fine.
Every single member of the property circle needs to be on there.
Yeah.
Every single form that needs to be populated, that goes onto my website, needs to be populated from here, doesn't it?
Yeah,
and then
it does,
put onto the website.
Yeah.
So what I need you to do for me now,
Okay.
today, is create me a number of forms.
Yes.
So I need a forms. I need a form that says joint venture with Steve.
Okay.
I need a form that is earn and learn with just earn and learn.
Yeah.
Then I need one that is for my HMO weekend.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic.
Then I need one for mentoring.
Yeah.
Then I need one if you would like to become an agent for 11 luxury estates.
Okay.
And then I also need one for if you would like to join the deal sourcing division.
That's been done.
Yeah, so all of these are like callbacks.
Yeah.
So like, do you want to speak to Steve about JV? And do you want to jump onto the Earn and Learn 52-week program? So basically, you fill. So you know, if I put a story out,
Yeah.
attach the attachments, they fill the details in, then they get a call back from me.
Where does that go straight to you, or do you want that to go to somebody else?
No, these just need to go into the system.
Yeah.
So another thing I wanted to ask you about this, you know, on Monday, you know, when anybody fills any kind of forms out that's floating in the atmosphere,
Yeah.
I get a text message, I get a message on the app.
On
It
the
tells me
on the Monday. Yeah.
It's like new mentoring form
New
filled
user,
out.
yeah,
So then I just click it and it opens up with the person's details.
But what we want to do going forward is obviously with the systems that you're putting in place, being a bit harsh, you can't handle all the phone calls.
No, I can't. But
So
you know,
it's
for the time being,
yeah.
I just want it to flag. But even when I don't handle
Oh.
the phone calls, I still want the message on my phone.
Oh, okay. Flag you, but go to that person.
Yeah, you can go to
that's
whoever
fine.
once
Okay.
I arrange at the minute, but the message needs to come to me so I can see how many people are filling forms out throughout the day.
Yeah.
I don't care if my phone's pinging 100 million times.
Okay, that's
I
fine.
just want to see it.
That's fine.
So when you set up these today, we'll test them.
Yeah.
And then set up that I'll download the app.
Yeah.
Do I need to upgrade anything? Is there a bigger package? What's the story?
So we've got two levels of package we can go to. We can go freelancer, which works out to be 2,400. We're spending at the minute 3,726
On the two?
On the two at the
Okay.
moment.
So what's the top package of this?
Top package is 4,036.
Okay, just do that then.
£300 difference.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay, that's fantastic. I'll do that today then.
Okay, and that will give us everything we need.
If that gives us the top level package, and it gives us something else that's added on the
How
back
long
end
have
as
these
well.
been going, this CRM system?
That's a good question. I've never asked that question, but I've discovered it around about a year ago. Like I said, a gentleman brought it to me, and it was fantastic.
Do you know any companies that use this in their organisations today?
Not in the UK, but there's lots in America. I'm going to have to do the research on that, essentially.
Okay, and also you need to figure out about the phone calls and the text messages coming through as a number, and it needs to stay in my name.
Yes, okay,
Please.
That's fantastic. I'll make sure I get onto that as well.
And then if you just start working on this, once I've had my next meeting, we'll do another one this afternoon where we go through the deals that you want me to review.
Yes,
and you spilt some on your jacket.
I know, man. There's a bit of blood, isn't it?
Ruined it.
I know. Fresh one's coming soon.
Yeah, okay, nice one. You're doing amazing. So let's just keep up the...
Positivity.
Let's just keep it up.
Got to go in the mall, though.
Well, let's just get the basics. Let's just take it one step at a time. Let's just get it all working. His arms, right there it is. Cruisy. Oh. Cruisy, look.
You can say dad now as well.
Say hello. Say, Daily Gang, I am here to take my rightful position as the CEO.
He's still sleepy.
You're still sleepy. So my family have come in for half an hour so we can have lunch and spend some time because I'm late tonight. So my Isabella always makes time to come in to see me. To make sure. How's that for you? We have a present for Tom and Amber. Oh, nice. The baby. So yeah. Present for... Is that allowed to be announced on social media? The name of the baby?
No. We'll bleep it.
Okay, bleep it. So,
No, I don't know.
well, we'll bleep it anyway, just in case Amber hasn't told anyone. But there's a present for Tom and Amber for their new daughter.
Thank you so much. It's amazing.
Their daughter's going to be born on the 3rd of October, which is cool. 13 days before my birthday. I can't show you what's going on over there with Cruisy Baby because he just looks very happy.
He's got a new friend.
I love it when they come into the office to see me. It makes me very happy. But yeah, I've got Louise in there and something about an offer. So we had 2 viewings on the property for 11 Luxury Estates. She's just told me, and they've come back today because they've saw it's been reduced and they're ready to put an offer in. They want to complete pretty quick, so I need to go through that. But first and foremost, the most important thing that I have to do right now is go for lunch with my Isabella and my Cruz. So I'll catch you guys again in 1 second. Just had a lovely lunch with my family. You guys are probably wondering why you're seeing Cruz and Isabella on the daily a bit, like they're popping up now and again. The answer to that is very simple. I start work at 6 o'clock in the morning. I finish work at 11 o'clock at night. So Cruz is either asleep in the morning and Isabella's asleep, or they've both been up all night. And then when I get home, Cruz is ready to sleep and Isabella needs to sleep because she's up all night. So she's doing every single thing she can to make sure that I see her and my son. Everything. She's not well today. She's got a cold. She's been unwell for like 3 days, and she still got up, got dressed, drove all the way to Birmingham, which is an hour and 10 minutes from our house, just so we could have lunch together. And even though it was only 40 minutes, it's the best 40 minutes of the entire day. It overrides anything in this world. So yeah, I've got a good one. She's different. And many people like Isabella out there. I want to run through, can you send me a copy of a structural report and what's the other one that you needed? Yeah, can you send me one of those over as well, please, on email? I'm going to run through with you guys one quickly now. So, structural report and what is it? A timber. Is that the one you wanted? Yeah. So we need to do a damp and timber survey. I will go through that with you guys right now, and I'll explain to you why I'm going through it. Yes. Dan has been unwell for a few days. I think you saw him the other day when I was standing to go to hospital. He went to hospital. He's back in the building. He says he's 95% recovered. I believe he's 65% recovered. I think he's putting a brave face on. But had a bit of a health scare. You're good though, aren't you?
Yes.
He's good. Had a bit of a health scare. He looks very healthy as well, by the way. Even though he's not healthy at the minute, but he looks very healthy. Let's go and show you who's in the offices. So we're just going to have a little tour quickly. The offices are getting fuller and fuller and fuller and fuller. So we have, we had the boys here. Like, okay, guys, come, bring the camera. Let me take you. Let me take you. What is that?
What?
What is that?
I wasn't eating that. I don't know. Who's left this here?
He's been on camera 3 times in 4 days, and every time he comes on camera, he says the F word.
Ayush, just put that away.
He's done it again. Got to beat that out. Yeah. We're on a different level now. And so the boys are in. Obviously, the boys, the originals, they're all here. He's not an original. He's an Ori.
A what?
So you're like half. No. I'm not being like. You thought I was naming him something. You're an Ori. So like that's original. Mm-hmm. You're just the original. We're waiting. A couple more months, we'll be able to say it.
Original. Yeah, but he's not really. You're like the second half. You're like. Oh, original.
The camera, bro.
All right. Yeah, beat that one out as well. Yeah, put that.
We're trying to elevate to a whole different level, and we still have. It's funny. We'll just beat that bit out as well, guys. Anybody who wants to know what he said, drop me a message and I'll tell you. And then if we come in here, also look.
You don't want to look.
You're not allowed in there. Tell them, no entry. We have 1, 2, 3. Look at this, 4. He's working very hard. And we're missing at the moment, Armani's gone out to get a laptop. Riz starts on Monday. Liz E, we're not going to do Riz and Liz, we're going to do Riz and Lizzie. Lizzie starts on Monday. Richard is not in the building right now, so we're 4 people down. There's a real nice atmosphere, a really nice atmosphere. Ayush is like, he's like there. He's like right there. So what happened was, he was putting the bins out earlier on. You two, wasn't you? Yeah. And you can see straight into the boardroom and you can see half of the office from the bins. He saw me get my coat, and you can ask him, I put my jacket on, you ran, didn't you?
I ran.
He ran, he literally physically ran, and he was like, where are you going? We have a video to shoot. And I was just like, going for lunch with my family, relax. And he was like, I'll allow that one. But now I'm back, look at this. He ain't moving, so if I go like that,
he's following you.
He's coming. Look. He ain't moving. But no, there's a real good buzz in the business at the minute. There's a real good atmosphere. There's a great feeling. Everyone's coming together. Next week's going to be really, really incredible. Next week's going to be incredible when everybody's in and everything's implemented and everybody's feeling a bit more happy. Like I said, it all starts from the top down. So I need to implement changes in myself as well as implement changes in all of the businesses. And the changes that I need to implement in myself are relax. Stop shouting. Stop being so stressed. Yes. Breathe. Give everybody an opportunity to do their jobs at a pace that you are never going to be happy with, but it's a pace that works correctly and nobody's slacking. Yes, let's go and check these reports. That's a bad look.
I know.
No, it's a very bad look.
But I don't have time. I'm working round the clock. I hate sleeping. And just is what it is.
Swear again. Every single time he calls on camera, we have to beep something out.
Sorry.
And look, he's not even doing it. He just, yeah. We're trying to change people. I'm not swearing as much as I usually swear.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
I genuinely am, aren't I? And that's not condescending.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I am genuinely. He's like, he's right, swear at me then. I am doing a great job, and also today, boys, is the first day you will probably notice where I have been a bit more relaxed.
Listen, you always relax around me.
Is that because you do your job?
Don't know. I can only speak for how I feel when you're around me.
Yeah, I had a 17. What's the walk? How long does it take, Tom, to walk from H2O to here?
15 minutes.
I had a 15-minute lecture from H2O to the front door today. Armani. He gave me a 15-minute lecture from Armani, which resonated. Someone gives me criticism, I will take it on board, especially somebody who has worked in a corporate industry where he controlled 300 people and had a staff of 7,000 in the company. You take advice from people like that. So constructive criticism, which turned out to be just a complete annihilation on me, but I took it on board, and you'll see the changes over the next few weeks. Can I have these reports, please? Yes, which one am I going to use? I use this one. Guys, found that.
Yeah.
Yes.
On the floor.
Found £10. Very happy. So if you want to come around this way, Felipe, please. So this is a structural report. And inside the structural report, it gives an idea of what they're inspecting. So this one here, this report will give advice upon the integrity and structural stability of the following structural elements of the building. So the roof, including the chimneys, the external and internal walls, the foundations, the window and door openings, the yard areas, the drainage, the floors and staircases, and structural alterations, if any. And then literally, it lists them. And it tells you about all the bits and pieces in there. It tells you lots of different things, like the bricks are solid construction and how thick things are, like 9 inches and stuff like that. And then it gives you some drawings. So it explains, it does a diagram for you. They're all very, very much of the same. It's really cool, look, actually, thinking about it. Yeah. It's really cool information. And it just helps you get to know certain things. And then we have pictures of the property. There's a crack on, so if you look here, can you see that there? Okay. It even tells you what the helibar or the helibar, how do you pronounce it? Is it helibar or helibar? Do you know? Okay, yep. However you pronounce it. And it just explains everything. It gives you a really good indication of what's going on with the property. And
what property is this?
This is one of our ones. So this is one that we got. But why I'm explaining it to you is because one of the deals that we have sourced, one of the people who have bought it for our bespoke investors has had, using a bridge. So the bridge has gone out and done an evaluation, and they've asked for these reports, structural and damp and timber. Now, this lender, this specific lender, I'm not going to name names. Anybody wants to know, drop me a message, I will tell you. It's probably the worst lender. Out of all the lenders out there, it's the lender that asks for the most, and they always go above and beyond on what they ask for. Now, if you'd have gone with a different lender, these issues aren't really issues. Genuinely, I know this property. I've been there, not this one, the one that we sourced. I've been there twice. I actually want to buy the property. There's no issues. Doesn't need it. But to give him the lending, they want it. So it's going to cost him another £1,000 on reports. It's another 10 to 14 days hold up. The agents are getting really like RC. The seller's getting RC. The property is an absolute bargain. And it's just, have you got a damp and timber one, please? It's okay. It's just certain lenders do certain things. So because I own a mortgage company as well, I get to understand what each lender likes, what criteria they ask for, how they work, get the ins and outs of them. So we know we know what lenders are going to do what and what lenders favour this and what lenders favour that. And we also know what lenders will work best for the client. Now, we have a duty of care to make sure that the client understands all of the lending options available to them first and foremost. The one that actually suits their needs and to make sure it fits them correctly. And then once we put this across to the client who wants finance, it's up to the client to pick which one they want to use. Once they pick the one that they want to use, we can explain how it works. We can give them the information that they need. Every broker has access to the same products, but what makes mortgage companies different and what makes our mortgage company different from everyone in the UK, we have relationships with the individuals, the lenders individuals who come out to see us. We sit, we talk, we explain, and because we're so good at what we do, we are able to understand the lenders and we know what the client's needs are, so we can pair them up correctly once the client has decided which lender they want to go with. So picking a mortgage broker is not always necessarily easy, and most of you just go for the cheapest one out there. That's what you do. You go for the cheapest one who tries to offer you the cheapest rate. Sometimes the cheapest rate turns out to be the hardest way of getting finance, and it costs you more in other ways. So understand, having a mortgage broker is key. Speak to me, speak to Richard. We have a mortgage company that we own. We are absolutely unbelievable at what we do. Our customer service is second to none. So if you need finance, let us know. I'm not going to show you a damp and timber report like I wanted to, because he hasn't got one to hand to give me. And also it is now 20 to 5 and Phil is nodding his head going, please hurry up, Steve, because we need to get this. Yes, what's that?
I just want to go through what I went to do today.
Do we have time, Phil?
We've got 2 minutes, Phil.
Yes, we have 2 minutes.
Yes, okay, perfect.
So,
You can have a look here as well, Phil, if you want to. This is the property.
so this property is absolutely huge.
Yep,
Like, huge.
yep,
Great potential.
okay,
3 flats.
yep,
Even at just me pacing out the top floor, it was 45 metres squared
okay.
in the one side, and
Yeah,
then
so
there's
it
a
fits.
bedroom. Oh, it's more than. You get a 3-bed flat downstairs, 2-bed on the middle floor, and a 1-bed on the top floor.
So top floor's 47?
That was the
So
living area.
So the middle's about 50s and 55s?
Massive.
Okay,
And then I also, obviously, it's in an Article 4 area.
yeah.
So we can't. It's not HMO. It's
Well, you
flats.
say we can't. We
Well,
can put planning in and go for HMO if we want to.
Yeah, of course, but flats. This is huge for flats.
Yeah.
Also, I looked out the back. There's like an old tin shed thing that's probably the size of half this office. You knock that down, you've got 6 parking spaces, so they can't argue
So
parking.
how do you get onto the parking?
There's a drive up the side.
Okay.
Like it's there. See,
We got picture 1.
see the drive.
That- yeah.
And there's cars parked at the back. There's a service road at the back. People
Okay.
park their vehicles there anyway.
Yeah.
So if you have a look through all the pictures, most of the pictures that you're going to see are on the ground. But this room here, this is the
Top one, yeah.
top one, yeah. Then this cupboard, you'd cut that side there,
Yeah.
and that'd be your ensuite that you put into your bedroom.
Okay. Something about here, guys. 'Cause that's just a false wall, isn't it?
Yeah. It's massive, like massive. The only thing I wanted to look at that I want to look at with you, if we can, is the floor plan.
So the stairs are here. When you come in the front door here.
I don't need to move them. So you're going to come in here, right? I'm going to put a wall across. I'm going to put a wall across here.
Yeah.
That's going to be access into the flat. We're going to block this door up because obviously you can go through all the way that
Yeah.
side, yeah? That'll then be the communal stairwell.
Yeah.
You'll then come up here, and then likewise there'll be a door there that'll access
then the
that
other
flat.
stairs is here.
And then we'll walk up there, we'll lock
Yeah.
these doors off. So that's flat 2, 1,
So you've got
3.
probably a 3-bedroom, a 2-bedroom, and a 1-bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Where are they at? Where are they at with numbers?
So
and
it's
stuff?
been dropped from.
I know what it was dropped from. What did they say they would take?
That is base price.
So you even said even if I come
I
in
said
with an
even if I
offer.
come in with an offer, and she was like, they ain't moving. She was like, they've just dropped it by a lot of money,
Yeah.
just to get it gone. But we can make an offer. We will get it less than that. The other thing is that she's just rented out 14 flats
Yeah.
at the top of the road within 3 days. That's how high the demand is for.
Yeah, well,
for
we know that for the rental.
in that area.
Yeah, we know that.
14 in 3 days. She said that was a record for her.
Okay.
So definitely, it's a really good house.
Do you want to sort it now?
Yeah.
Do you want to make the call right now?
Yep.
Okay then, perfect. Awesome. So yeah, good end to the day. I did get a couple of other properties today, which Phil doesn't really want me to go into right now, do you, Phil?
Got no time.
No
sorry.
time.
Tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow. We also have a delivery coming at 6:30 tonight, which Ayush will probably film because Phil leaves.
No, I'm here.
Phil leaves me now.
No, I mean, do be here.
You saying? What for?
We've got football later.
Okay, so they're not.
Oh, sorry.
You're staying to work. You've got work to do, but they've got football to do. You got to beep all this. What is going on? But they was like, no, we're staying, and then obviously they're going football, so that's why they're staying. It's because they don't really want to be around me that much, to be fair. I just don't know. I don't know.
Oh, now get the violin. Get the violin.
Everyone's just waiting to pounce on me. Look, he's waiting to pounce on me. Okay, guys, gotta go. See you tomorrow. Daily Gang. I'm going to be filming the rest of my night as well for you guys to see in the morning.